Hi everyone, welcome back to another reading. I am Muskan, and in today's reading, we are going to see what is the love language of your future spouse. What are they like? How are they going to make you feel loved? And what energies are they going to bring into your life? So, as you guys can see, for today's reading, we have these three tarot decks for you guys to choose from. You could be drawn to the back artwork, the name of each of these tarot decks, or the lover's card that I show you from each of these decks, and whichever one you feel drawn to the most will be your pile and will contain your reading. So now, without any further ado, let's just show you each of your options up and close one by one. The deck for pile number 1 is this. The name of this deck is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. And this is what the Lover's card looks like. The deck for pile number 2 is this. The name of this deck is the Muse Tarot. And this is what the Lover's card looks like. The deck for pile number 3 is this. The name of this deck is the Light Seers Tarot. And this is the Lover's card. So once you guys have chosen your pile, don't forget to refer to the timestamps given in the description box below to listen to your reading. And I'm really excited for today's amazing reading. So now I will start channeling the messages beginning from pile 1. Hi pile number 1s, welcome to your reading all about what is your future spouse's love language, what is going to make them feel loved, and how are they going to express their love towards you in this marriage with you as a couple. How is your married life going to be like with them, and who are they as a spouse? All of these juicy details are going to be channeled in this reading for you guys. So if you guys were drawn to the first deck, the Ethereal Visions Tarot and the Lover's card, then this is going to be your reading. We are going to begin off your reading by taking a look at some tarot cards along with some oracle cards to see what is their vibe, who are they as a spouse in this marriage, in this relationship. And then we are going to move on to additional oracle cards to see how do they give and receive love, and how is married life going to be like with your future spouse as a couple. What energies are they going to bring into your life, and how are they going to make you feel loved? How are they going to make you feel special as a spouse? So let's just dive right into your reading to see what is the love language of your future spouse. Pile number 1, as you guys can see, we have these tarot cards along with oracle cards to see what is the love language of your future spouse. So let's just dive right into your reading. So for your future spouse and what is the love language, we have the Knight of Wands, Buffalo, the second house, and for their crystal card equivalent, we have the Golden Healer, abundance, expansion, golden rays. Universal life force flows strongly with the Golden Healer. With an exceedingly high vibration, Golden Healer carries biscalar waves, an abundant form of power that increases in spatial mass. This potent energy can expand awareness across multiple dimensions, transforming your vibration all the way down to the cells in your body. Connected to the solar plexus, this stone allows the highest form of healing for your identity and self-worth, releasing ancestral trauma that may have affected you and been passed down through your family lineage. And then to see what is your love language as a spouse, for you guys we have the Page of Swords, Lion, the 10th house, and for your crystal card equivalent we have Rose Aura Quartz, Heart's Desire, Love, Divine. The energy of love vibrates on a soul level, penetrating the body through its many layers of the tissue, all the way down to the cells. Rose Aura Quartz is a crystal of love with the ability to shift one's sense of self, provide nourishment for your growth, and transform fear and doubts into unconditional love, creating a strong bond to the universe. It creates a synergy between the pineal gland located in the brain and associated with your third eye and the heart chakra, infusing your intuition with space to give and receive more love. Pile number ones, we have the sign of Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries appearing for your future spouse. So these could be their zodiac signs. Pile number ones, your future spouse is the type of person who perseveres even through challenges and obstacles. Their love language is pushing through the difficulties of their life and keeping up with the enthusiasm, the energy, the positive state of mind, the positive state of being that helps oneself to keep growing and evolving on their journey. So your future spouse's love language is focusing on how things can get better, how things can be more expansive, how you can stay positive and optimistic even when you have every reason to feel down. So, the way that your future spouse is going to feel loved by you is you encouraging them, you being there for them, you caretaking them when they are at a low point in their journey, so that that love that you provide to them can act as a pillar, as a rock for them to keep persevering on their journey. Your future spouse is the type of person that when they are given the right kind of motivation, the right kind of love, when they have been given like a boost of energy, whatever they are setting their mind to, whatever they are aiming for, they will accomplish it. They will make it come true. They will make their dreams come true. But all that they need is love from someone who believes in them. So your future spouse may be the type of person who may have experienced some sort of childhood trauma or ancestral trauma, or were made to feel like they were not enough as a child, or may have dealt with self-worth issues as a child. So their love language is going to be you making them feel loved, is going to be helping you feel valued in this connection as you constantly focus on the positive, constantly focus on their strengths, on what they have to provide in this relationship. Your future spouse is a very, very grounded person, but at the same time, they have big dreams. They have a lot of high vibrational energy. They also have a lot of self doubt, is what I'm sensing from this group. So, their love language is wanting to manifest more, wanting to attract, whether it's more wealth or more abundance or more things from their visions into the earthly realm. So, their love language is having a partner who supports them, so that this huge amount of energy that they have, so that the flame of their motivation for going, for persevering, can stay active, can stay lightened. Let's read out the message for the buffalo card from the guidebook. So it says, grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual, the hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise towards heavens. Buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life changing bliss from time to time, and may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. So I think that your future spouse is always going to be there by your side through the thick and the thin. This is someone who's not going to give up on you. This is someone who you can depend on in times of need. This is someone who is extremely trustworthy, extremely loyal, and they demand the same level of respect, they demand the same level of trust from other people, that they are valued for what they do, they are valued for how much they do for other people. So your future spouse is the type of person who could also have giving gifts as their love language. They will adorn you with so many gifts. They will want to buy you new things. They will want to make you feel that you have a safe space to live in, that all your needs are met, that the desires that you have to buy something that really catches your eye are met, so that you can feel loved by them. This could be one of their love languages, and they could go like extra mile to make you feel loved. For example, buying things that are out of reach for most people to have access to, and getting them imported just to give to you, just for you to feel valued. For this person, you are going to be like a precious gift. For this person, you are going to be like one of the important things in their life that they want to protect with their life, that they want to keep close. So wherever they go, whatever they are doing, they will always keep you in their mind. You can trust this person with anything. Your future spouse could have like a very bushy beard or have very long hair if they are a woman. They could have like a lot of hair on their body or have a lot of facial hair if they are a masculine figure. And your energy is coming across as someone who demands a lot of respect in the relationships. You are the type of person whose love language is the other person devoting themselves to you, or the other person choosing you, the other person putting you on some kind of a pedestal, and you also do the same for them. So the way that you're going to balance this person and meet their needs is, their need is for someone to raise their self-worth, to constantly uplift them, to be there for them, like a rock, like they are acting like your rock and you can depend on them. But they also need someone to make them feel valued, to make them feel appreciated, so that they can keep going, so that they can keep persevering on their journey. Pile number one's your love language as a spouse is coming across as words of affirmation, that you love to hear positive words of upliftment. You love to hear your spouse give you positive nudges whenever someone compliments you, admires you, says polite words to you, or appreciates you through their words and in a verbal language. That is what makes you feel loved, or that could be of your way to make other people feel loved. So notice this in your life of how you guys use your words. Whenever you love someone, there could be a high chance that you guys are the type of person who send long texts or DMs or write poetry or use your words to really make that person feel appreciated. So you are the type of person who doesn't like associate with a lot of people. You could be the type of person who values keeping distance from the crowd, and at the same time, it's not that you are a complete introvert, no, but you only value those who are close to you. And those people are the ones who get to see the side of you that other people do not get to see. Your love language is other people seeing you in high regards, or giving respect and polite words speaking to other people in a polite manner, that is your love language, and that is how you expect to be treated. In this relationship, in this marriage with your future spouse, you are going to provide your future spouse with a lot of honor, and they are going to provide you with a lot of devotion. So you are going to give them the energy, the love that they need to keep persevering. I'm seeing like the vision as an example, that whenever your future spouse is feeling low or they are tired and they are all sweaty from a heavy workout, and you are giving them a boost that you can do this, you can do more, that yes, I believe in you, and that makes them feel so hyped up that their mood instantly uplifts, and they just go about their day doing all the things on their to-do list like it was nothing, because they do have the strength, they do have the stamina, but they just need someone to give them the respect that you are going to provide them with. So your love language is making the other person feel loved in a very, very graceful manner. You are like the perfect type of a mentor archetype. That's what's coming through. You could be like giving other people motivation, guiding them, or people may come to you for advice whenever they are feeling down, or you could be someone who literally does writing, poetry, or something to do with uplifting other people through your words, through your projects, and that is what you are known for, that is what you are respected for. You have a very respectable personality, pile number ones. You guys watching this reading right now could be an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and also Capricorn. There's the energy of Leo coming out twice here with the lion, which is the spirit animal for the Leo zodiac sign, and also on this golden healer we have the Leo sign. So you both could have like major Leo placements in your chart. For example, you could be a Leo moon, or they could be a Leo sun. You both may have Leo as big three in one of the big three, sun, moon, or rising in your charts. But what's similar between you both is that you want the other person to believe in you. That is a common love language between you and your future spouse, that you uplift each other, you believe in each other like no one else does, and you don't need the approval of the rest of the society to feel good about yourselves, to believe in yourselves. You both are enough onto each other. You act like each other's rock when it comes to your mental and emotional health, and when those needs are met, when you guys make each other feel that I believe in you, I believe in you, the confidence automatically emanates to the rest of the world. And the people of the world, they may think that you both are naturally confident like that. They may not know that it's a private space of divine exchange of love and respect that is boosting each other up, and that is the secret to your match. That is the secret of why you guys are such good couples. I'm also getting the vibe of a manager from this group. Maybe you are good at managing other people or handling responsibilities, and so is your future spouse. But your energy is coming across more as doing things for other people so that they feel uplifted, so that they are able to be their best selves. And that is how you're going to feel loved and supported, and provide the support to your future spouse in this relationship. Your future spouse is a type of person who a lot of people underestimate, because they look really calm and soothing and very strong and very emotionally stable on the outside, but deep inside this person is a firecracker. Your future spouse, their love language is someone seeing their true gift, someone not judging them by their outer appearance, someone not thinking that, well, this person seems calm, so it means that they are weak. No. Their love language is diving deep into someone's true purpose, someone's true passion, and making that their true reality. So in this relationship with your future spouse, you're going to find out that this person who initially looks so calm and possessive and wants to give you the world, is also a very exciting personality who wants to explore all kinds of different things, and they have this unstoppable zest for traveling, for collecting ideas, experiences, memories, and good, beautiful, shiny things from all over the world, from the different experiences that they have, and bring them to you and keep those things close to their heart. That is their love language. Now let's take a look at some oracle cards to see what is your future spouse's love language. Let's dive deeper into their love language. We have the heart of the matter with the number 22, and this card says there is more going on than meets the eye. Look, I just told you that this person on the outside does not reveal everything about themselves, and that is something that they're going to admire about you, because the lion present here, the lion is considered to be the king of the jungle. A lot of people respect and know of the lion, but not everyone knows everything about the lion, because the lion has this impenetrable shield and aura of demanding respect from other people and not allowing other people to barge into their privacy, to into their private space. So their love language is keeping the things that are important, valuable to them, such as their lifestyle, their routine, the things that they value, their money, their resources, their deep secrets and desires. Whatever they do, whatever is precious to them, including you and your relationship with them, their love language is keeping it private and not revealing it all out into the world. With the number 22 here, which also sums down to 4, this is the number of stability. This is the number of having a solid foundation. So their love language is creating a solid foundation but not revealing all their cards out into the world. So you could expect this person to be more of a low-key relationship type of a person, where they don't brag about or boast about the beautiful key moments that you guys experience in this connection. They may not post a lot of selfies or pictures with you on social media, or not revealing the best moments. I'm hearing that quote that the best moments of your life sometimes don't even make it to social media. So that could be their love language. And then we have make an altar. Your future spouse is really going to be extremely devoted to you. In their eyes, you are going to be one of their precious gifts. That message is coming out again. It's almost like they are gonna make you feel like you are one of the very expensive, rare, exclusive pieces of art that they've bought from like a rare artist at a museum, and they just want to look at it all day and adore it with their life. And I know that it sounds a little bit too much or even creepy maybe for some of you guys, but it's like really really sweet, because they're gonna really value you. Pile number 1, your future spouse is never ever going to take you for granted. Also, they love nice things, so their love language is going to be buying nice things, such as expensive perfumes or beautiful flower vases, or really good beautiful decorative items that you can keep around the house. A lot of Venusian energy is coming from your future spouse. They could love tattoos or art, or wearing like colorful clothes. Anything that's beautiful, that's shiny, that's luxurious is what catches their eye, and they may like buy you a lot of beautiful things. You're gonna notice that with your future spouse, your life is filled with color and beauty, and you have so many beautiful things, such as beautiful expensive necklaces, or it could be anything, like a Swiss watch or something like that. You guys get the gist. And then we have something to say. There is something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. Missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. And then we have the awakened dead resilience, nirvana, self-appreciation. And the card says, the things that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. We have the number 16 appearing twice here. So 16 could be an important date for this group, the birth date of your future spouse, an important age. It also makes me think of the 16th of July or the 7th of July. Also, the number 7 is appearing twice here, which is all about wisdom and all about leading from the soul, being guided by spirit. Your future spouse could be someone who prays to God or who is very spiritual, who uses spirituality in order to make their manifestations become more and more tangible or to bring their wishes come true into their reality. Let's read out the message for this card, the Awakened Dead. And oh my gosh, it's on the page number 60 and 61. Again, we have the number 61 or 16 appearing twice here. So 16 or the number 7 could be very, very important. It could also be a life path number for you or your future spouse, which means that they could be into spirituality or they could love wisdom, they could love accessing spiritual trust, faith in the higher universe in order to feel uplifted, in order to feel confident in bringing their dreams into the reality. Let's read out the message for this card. It says, this card can mean it's time for you to have a powerful moment of self-realization about the life you are leading, as if you have already lived it, as if your future self is talking to you. This card also can mean that you have been self-critical and that it's okay. You are on the right track even if it's not going as you planned. Point of view. Imagine you are reflecting on your life from the afterlife. You are so proud of yourself because you were always doing so much better than you thought you were. Yeah, you can see it now, you know it now, but you wish you could have known it then. You wish you could have seen yourself the way you see yourself now. God, you are so beautiful. You realize it was always a choice that you decided to make over and over, even when you didn't want to, you didn't have to. It would have been easier, you know, not to. But you did. You chose to empower yourself, to begin again, to believe again, to pick yourself back up after you fell so hard, nose in the dirt, tears in the soil, hands grasping the earth. And it's okay if you sometimes lay there in that cold darkness a bit longer than you should have. You were in the pain, you were tired, and it's okay if you judge yourself for that. You wanted the best for yourself because you believed. You chose to believe. Because even after your weakest, aching, I am so dead inside moments, you called for a rebirth and a reckoning. After chaos ensued, you summoned those faintly lit and seemingly dormant powers to come out from deep within your soul. And finally, they did. Sometimes you weren't sure though, and it's okay. It's just incredible that even through all the craziness of this world and people, you did it. You know, you did it. Just wish you could have known that you always could have trusted yourself. You always could have trusted yourself. This card is a testament to the times we thought we were broken, but instead were awakened, transformed, and alchemized through darkness. A salute to all the lessons ahead and how much grace we deserve to give ourselves. Manifestation enhancer. Take time to appreciate how far you have come. Give yourself a hug. Look at yourself through the eyes of your wise future self. Think about your younger self and how much compassion you have for them. Imagine this multiplied 1,000 times once you reach the end of your life. Give yourself this love now. Wow, this is such a powerful and amazing message. I think the love language for your future spouse is perseverance. As I have already mentioned before, that no matter how dark of a space you are in, no matter how much life puts you down and throws obstacles at you, no matter how much pain or trauma this person may have endured or how much they feel like they're not good enough, from outside looking, they are doing even much more than a normal person. And that is their love language, that they see through the struggles of other people, and they are able to appreciate that in other people because they see it in themselves. I think their love language is self love and also making the other person feel loved. Their love language is someone looking at them and loving them for who they are, not for what they do, because whatever they do, somehow this person thinks or feels or has this belief. It could be one of their shadows that they're not doing enough or something like that, or they could see this in other people. No matter how much hard of a shell you guys are putting up on, no matter how much strong you appear to be or pretend to be, or how much you may push this person away, that no, I'm just fine, I'm okay. That could be your way of like hiding in your shell, of telling other people that you're fine when in fact you are actually dealing with a lot of stuff internally. This person will see right through you. They will see how much strength and effort it's taking for you to put up this strong face and keep going. They are going to see right through you, and they are always going to support you in that. I think that the way that you're going to balance this person so well is that your love language is words of affirmation, communicating really clearly, quickly, and that's how you're going to balance them, because they sometimes may feel a lot but may not express it in words immediately. They feel first and express it later. So their love language is boosting someone up, boosting you up in this marriage when you feel your lowest, and acting like your rock. That is their love language. Is no matter what happens, I will always keep going. No matter how much difficulties we go through, you can always count on me till the end. It's also like making me think of like the example of Amy and Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang, where Sheldon Cooper is so hard to get involved with in a relationship because he's so logical, but Amy, she just keeps on trying and trying and trying, and it's such a long time, but she never gives up on him because he's like so difficult to deal with. But years pass by, and finally she's able to like pierce through his walls of logic and analytical nature, and they are able to make that relationship work, which no one thought that he would be able to ever get married. So that is like a metaphor for, it doesn't matter how long it takes, it doesn't matter what the circumstances are, this person is going to believe in you with their bones, because they know how it feels, because they know how much strength it takes to give a second try at things, to keep going and to not give up. You can trust this person with anything. Pile number ones, that is their love language. So now let's take a look at some additional tarot cards to see what's their love language, how is life going to be like with your future spouse. And for this we have the High Priestess, the Magician, Ten of Wands, and we have the Sun. We have 3 out of 4 cards as major arcana cards present for you guys. So this is like a huge, big energy, big changes, big impact that your future spouse is going to bring into your life. As soon as I looked at the High Priestess, it made me think that your future spouse, just like I said before, they're gonna put you on a pedestal. They are gonna respect you so much. It's almost like they want to paint an image of you. They want you to just sit quietly and just paint you and paint every feature on your face and just write everything and just know everything that you love and just bring that to you. They're gonna put you on a pedestal. They're gonna really put you in very high regards. This person will always respect you, your choices, your needs, your opinions, They will always check in with you. But with the high priestesses, it also makes me think that, just like I said before, that they may not be very, very good as you with spoken words. Their love comes out through action. Their love comes out through acts of service and giving you gifts. But they are going to feel and read into your emotions and in your mind before you even speak. So over time, they're gonna build like this telepathic connection with you where they bring you things or meet your needs before you even have to speak, because they are such a good listener. This person is a very good listener. You speak, they talk, they're all ears. So they will take all the time in the world to learn more about you, your likes, your dislikes, and make sure that those things are taken care of, even if they have to like work extra hard, carry extra load, because that hard work is like second nature to them. As I was seeing like the example of them sweating out at the gym, this could be someone who like works out a lot or who has so much energy that they have to dispense it through, doing a lot of activities, a lot of physical work, a lot of physical labor, carrying out all these different duties for you. That is going to be their love language. And with the sun present here, this is like one of the most positive cards in tarot. So your life with them is going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be amazing because this person does not give up. Again, we have a very heavy Leo signs energy present here. This is someone who believes in themselves. So your future spouse is always going to uplift you. They're always gonna uplift you. With them, you're never gonna doubt yourself. You're never gonna like give into the self-deceptive thoughts that you can't do something. They're always gonna make you feel like you can do whatever you have in mind, that yes, you are worthy, you are capable, even before you prove it to them. Like, you don't have to prove yourself to this person by doing things. No, first they believe in you and then you prove it to them or prove it to yourself that look, you had the capability of doing it all along. That's how this person is gonna make you feel loved. So, pile number one, all in all, your life with your future spouse is going to be filled with abundance, expansion, and a lot of growth. So, pile number one, these are all the messages that I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. If you liked this reading, please make sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you would like to see more readings like these, a very warm welcome to all of my new subscribers. And I hope that you guys are having a wonderful time whenever you're watching this. And I hope that you guys stay blessed. I will see you in the next video. Hi pile number twos, welcome to your reading. So if you guys were drawn to the second deck, the Muse Tarot, and this card, then this is going to be your reading all about what is the love language of your future spouse. How are they going to make you feel loved? How do they give and receive love? And what is life going to be like with them as a married couple? All of these juicy details are going to be channeled in this reading for you guys today. So we are going to begin off your reading by taking a look at some tarot cards along with oracle cards to see what is their vibe, what energy will they bring into your life. And then we are going to take a look at some more oracle cards to see what is their love language. So are you guys ready? Let's just dive right into this reading. So pile number twos, as you guys can see, we have these tarot cards and oracle cards to take a look into what is the love language of your future spouse. So let's just dive right into it. So for the love language of your future spouse, we have Muse of Emotions, Eagle, we have Saturn, and for the crystal card equivalent for your future spouse, we have Hematite, Grounding, Magnetic Pull, Focus. With a magnetism that is sky high, hematite has the ability to absorb negative emotions and create strong energetic boundaries. Its authoritarian force releases self-imposed limitations. A powerful stone to use in grounding oneself, hematite activates the root chakra and balances out the 7 chakras by pulling toxicity from your aura. Deriving from the Latin word for blood, hematite cleanses the blood in the body by promoting circulation and energizing the nervous system to begin anew. Use hematite when you need that extra boost. And the zodiac signs that we have here are Aries and Aquarius, and also Saturn. So your future spouse could have their Saturn in Aries or Saturn in the sign of Aquarius. And then for your love language, we have the Page of Voices, which is the Page of Swords, Dragon, Pisces. And for your crystal card equivalent to represent your love language as a spouse is pink fluorite. Guidance, ease, comfort. Pink fluorite mends pieces of the soul, reintegrating its fragments to make you whole again. Sometimes we get lost along our journeys, and pink fluorite can assist us in coming back home to our true selves. Staying present inside your body, acknowledging and accepting each moment as it is, and detaching yourself from outcomes are helpful practices amplified by using pink fluoride. This stone helps ease despair, giving you a surge of comfort and confidence that you have what it takes to make it through life's challenges. And we have Pisces again. So you could be a Pisces watching this right now, or Virgo or Gemini. So Pisces, Virgo, or Gemini could be your zodiac signs, your sun, moon, or rising. Pile number 2 is your future spouse is a very powerful person who is going to push you into becoming your best self. Almost like your mentor, this person is going to encourage you to be the best version of yourself and be persistently pushing you to shine your unique light. The love language of your future spouse is coming off as acts of service, especially when it comes to food. They are going to love the meals that you cook for them. They are going to have a very special and unique taste in what they like to eat, what they like to drink, because for them, food is what balances and manages their emotions. For example, you cook a very healthy, loving meal for them. Whenever they eat it, it's gonna instantly uplift their mood. Or whenever you make their favorite dish or serve them something that really stimulates their taste buds or suits their mind depending upon the ingredients, that is what's going to make them feel loved by you. And you guys may not be aware of this, but food is actually the love language for a lot of people. When people have a lot of empty cups when it comes to love, when they don't feel loved, or when they are emotionally starved, when they feel like their well of love is dry, sometimes people can use food as a way to fill that up. But that is the unconscious energy that is present there. Just to let you guys know that food is a lot of times a form of feeling love. Think about the breast milk that a child is fed right after their birth. The first thing that goes into their mouth is the milk of their mother. So that is going to be this person's love language. You making delicious meals, drinks for them, that is going to really make them feel nourished and loved by you. Your future spouse's love language is going to be being in a long-term, serious, committed relationship. So your future spouse is not the type of person who moves from one relationship to the next or indulges in casual relationships. No. Your future spouse is in it for the long term. They love being devoted, committed to the person that they are in a connection with. Your future spouse is always going to be committed to you. Even before you get married, you guys are going to be in a relationship with them for a very, very long time. I'm talking years. And that is how they are going to feel loved by you, that you are so devoted and committed to them, that you take the relationship seriously and not treat it like a side thing, but as like a main priority in their life, in your life, where you both are helping each other grow, you both are there for each other through the thick and the thin. But most of all, it's like treating this relationship like a marriage even before you get married. So for your future spouse, it doesn't matter whether you guys are married or not, they're already going to treat you like you are their wife or like you are their husband. It won't matter to them whether you guys make it legal or not, and when they do, it's going to be like with all of their heart, with full commitment, like you have all of me, like nothing is hidden from you, no games, there are no hidden agendas or malicious energies, no backseas. This is it, you are my person, this is logged in, this relationship I have logged you, and now you are my person. This person could be very, very selective because of this energy, where they really honor boundaries. So their love language is for you to honor their boundaries, or for you to have strong boundaries in their life. They could learn a lot of boundaries management from you, or they could love it when you set healthy boundaries with other people. For example, they may get jealous easily or possessive easily, or they may like to not reveal everything to everyone. They could be coming across as a type of person who keeps people at a distance, because think about Saturn. Saturn governs the sign of Aquarius and Capricorn at the same time. It was the traditional ruler of the sign of Aquarius. So it's all about detachment. Their love language is going to be how detached you guys are from the world, from outside influences, and how you are going to be devoted to just them, because that is going to mean the world to them. So their love language is going to be how sharp, how fierce, how you stand up for yourself, how fierce you are when it comes to not allowing other people and their BS to muddy your energy. Because if they are your spouse, then that is going to directly influence them. So a lot of the times, one of the biggest problems in relationships is when one of the spouses doesn't have like strong boundaries, because that can directly affect their spouse. So their spouse, without even consenting to participating in the drama, the toxicity, or the plans of other people, if their spouse is involved in it, if you are involved in it, it will directly like pull your future spouse into all those plans and drama and all those things. And before you know it, other people's problems, their energies, or their toxic behaviors, their problems can start to ruin your relationship, can start to like muddy your pool of water. It can start to like bring chaos into your marriage, into your connection. So that is what they're going to be absolutely loving about you, is how good you are at setting boundaries with other people. And also your future spouse is going to be highly attracted to you. You guys are the type of person who has a very magnetic energy. They're going to be attracted to you like a moth to a flame, and they're going to be attractive as well. But just to let you guys know that your quality is being magnetic and having strong boundaries. So the secretive energy, the energy of not telling everything to everyone, or not chasing anyone, or not chasing opportunities or people, or allowing anything into your field just to gain the approval of other people. That is what makes you super magnetic. That is what brings high frequency experiences, opportunities, and even like people like your future spouse to you, who will be committed to you. Saturn, this is like a very high value energy, high standards. The Saturn is the planet of hard lessons. The Saturn is like a strict father who is not easily impressed by you. So this shows that you guys have very high standards, and that is what your future spouse is gonna love about you, because they are gonna realize that you are a high value man or a high value woman. So that is what is going to be the love language of your future spouse. Like, wow, pile number 2, this is so admirable. Let's read out the message for the eagle card from the guidebook. It says, all pervading power, truth seeker transforms karma. The noble eagle emanates the light of the sun. This great bird is both physically and spiritually strong and represents mastery over the elements of fire and air. When the eagle appears, you'll be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. The eagle pushes us to be our best and brightest selves and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You are stronger than you think, eagle child. Yeah, so your future spouse is always going to take the lead in this relationship. They're always going to call the shots. They're gonna be the one who plans the dates. They're gonna be the one who comes to you, and you are going to be the one who pulls them magnetically to you through your receptive feminine energy or through your strong attractive qualities that you guys give off. So they're always gonna be the type of person who like makes the first move, who says they care about you first, who reaches out to you first. And not to say that you won't be reaching them out first or you won't be like taking any lead in this relationship, but just to say that they are like very, very heavily like devoted to this relationship. They want to do more things for you, and they want to be the one who like pioneers this thing. Like, let's go to this place, let's go to this new place for a date, let's plan this vacation. The energy of I want to experience this first thing that I have never experienced in any past relationships with you first, or I want to be the one who takes the lead in this connection. So that is their love language, is to make you feel loved, is to allow them to give you advice or even like control certain elements of your life, but not in a form of controlling you, but in a form of wanting to tell you what's the best for you and providing you with the support that you need, because they see your potential, because they see that they can take this relationship to the next level, they can upgrade more, they can help you become a better version of yourself more. So Saturn gives off the tough love energy sometimes, and you are coming across as a high maintenance person when it comes to what type of relationships you want in your life. The way that they are going to give you this tough love is helping you become a better version of yourself, and you're gonna feel so supported by this person. You're gonna feel like they always have your back. The eagle represents unwavering strength. It doesn't matter what happens, it doesn't matter how many dark nights of the soul you have to experience. The eagle always is going to bring support, it's always gonna bring you good luck, it's always gonna bring you what you need in order to become better. Pile number 2 is, you guys are a very talented person. You have a lot of potential in your life. Your love language is coming across as having someone in your life that makes you feel at home, someone that you can feel safe with. Your love language could be quality time, and I'm seeing that your future spouse is going to make you feel like you are coming back home. When you are with them, you're gonna feel like the future does not matter, that the past does not matter. You're gonna feel like you are comforted and soothed in their presence. You're gonna feel like a part of you is returning back to you. You guys along your journey may have felt like you've had lost dreams, lost opportunities, or have been rejected by either past lovers, or haven't been able to live your fullest lives like you wanted to before you meet this person. And when you meet this person, they're gonna fill the gaps for you, pile number 2. They're gonna make you feel so at home. Like, I'm seeing the vision of like someone who has like a broken leg, and they suddenly come into contact with this person whose touch or whose presence acts like a healing medicine, and their broken bones get mended. And I'm reminded of that song by Taylor Swift called King of My Heart, in which she says that my broken bones are mending with all these nights that we are spending. So she talks about how like being with the person who loves you, who makes you feel so special, is gonna like heal you from any past hurts that you may have experienced, or insecurities of feeling that you don't belong, and any like anxious thoughts about the future, and it heals all of it. Their presence is gonna bring you guidance, they're gonna bring you ease and comfort in your life. That is your love language. Pile number 2, your need in a connection is for someone to deeply understand you, is someone to understand your unspoken words, your unexpressed pain, or your hidden struggles that people don't understand because you simply don't feel safe. You're a very, very private person. Pile number 2 is what I'm receiving. With the Page of Voices, I feel that your love language is for someone to allow you to be your full self, to be your full authentic self. You don't like it when people judge you by your appearance. You don't like it when people are superficial, or when people see faults in you or criticize you. You want unconditional love. Pile number 2. You want unconditional love from a gentle soul who understands you and makes you feel at home. And I've probably said this many times, but being with this person, you are gonna forget about the past. You are gonna enjoy each moment to the fullest with this person, because you're gonna feel like you found your person. Your future spouse is gonna make you feel loved because you are gonna feel the freedom to be yourself around them. You're not gonna feel like you are being judged or micro managed, or you have to like walk on eggshells, like you have to micromanage every single action, or like think 10 times about every single word. It's like I'm seeing the vision of you just dancing around, being playful, having fun, wearing anything you want, doing anything that you want with this person, because they know you for who you are, they get you for who you are. So that is your love language. Your love language is also coming across as beauty, grace, and dressing in a very beautiful manner. But here's the thing about you, pile number 2s. You don't like superficiality. You may be someone who dresses really well, or does their own makeup, or puts on really good suits or shirts, or has like a lot of aesthetic beauty. You could be someone who is really, really beautiful, but you don't want to make connections for the superficial things. Your love language is someone seeing deep into your soul, because you are a very deep person. Pile number 2, you're almost coming across as someone who is very psychic, who is able to read between the lines. So your future spouse is going to read between your actions, your lines. It's gonna know you before you do. They're gonna know you so well that it's gonna feel like this person already knows me. I don't have to pretend, I don't have to do anything that I don't want to, and they're just gonna never judge me, and they can just trust me because they know me so well. So think about how relaxing it feels to be loved like that, to be understood by someone at the deepest level. You have so many layers to you, pile number 2. You're a very, very, very deep person. From the outside, people may judge you to be superficial. You may be like the life of the party, or may appear serious sometimes, but deep down, you see everything, you observe everything, you notice everything about every single person. You're also very, very intuitive. So you are a good judge of other people's character. You know what's what, you know what other person is up to, even when they try to hide it. So what you are going to love about your future spouse is how well they're going to understand you, is how after looking into their soul, you're gonna able to see how genuine their love for you is. That they're not trying to pretend, they're not trying to put up a facade, or try to be with you to fulfill some agenda. No, it's because they actually want to be with you. It's because they actually do love you. Your love language is wanting to do things in a relationship. This can sound a little bit funny, but you've had dreams. Pile number 2, since you were a child, you held visions about things you would be doing with your future spouse. or with the person that you are with. It's almost like a very, very dreamy energy that, you know, we are gonna do this and we are gonna like create this beautiful magical moment in our relationship. So your love language is having someone to fulfill that for you, having someone who you can experience all those dreams, all those fantasies that you've had with. And that is what you are going to experience with them, because they are committed in this relationship. You guys are gonna have plenty of time, because it's like a very long-term relationship. You're gonna have plenty of time to bring all your desires, to like experience the things that you once dreamt of. It's almost like a wish fulfillment. They're gonna be fulfilling your wishes of what you want to do, and no idea or no destination is gonna be too out of reach for them. They're always gonna like accompany you on your ideas, on your dreams, and they will be like on board with experiencing these magical moments with you. That is what's gonna make you feel loved by them. So now let's take a look at your oracle cards to look into more details of what is the love language of your future spouse. So we have focus on love, look for the good in everyone, and again we have the dragon present here. Dragon could be important for some of you guys watching this right now. Dragon is also like reminding me of someone who is extremely ferocious, and the way that this dragon is smiling on this card, which usually the representation of a dragon is like it's breathing fire and it's like intimidating everyone. So you could have like a very intimidating personality, or you could be someone who has like a ferocious side to them, who has like so many intense emotions or intense feelings or intense experiences, who has had so much intense experiences in their life. It's almost like someone who has seen a lot, and because of that their ferocious qualities have increased. It's like if someone was about to violate them or try to take advantage of them, your ferocious side would just snap out and just set a very strong boundary, and that person will never be able to mess with you ever again. That type of energy is what you carry within yourself. But the way that this beautiful earth angel is like flirting or serving like a, is it like a small bug to this dragon, is making me think of how your harshness is just gonna turn into softness when you're around this person. The world can be intimidated by you. The world can have like this image of you that, you know, don't anger this person, they will like end you, or they're like a very ferocious person, they should not be messed with, or they just have to do everything the way that they want to. Okay, don't poke the bear is what I'm hearing. But with your future spouse, you're gonna like turn into this little small fuzzy puppy, or like your soft side is gonna come out with your future spouse, because you're gonna like show your vulnerable side to them. You're gonna feel safe to show your deep heart and soul to them. And this is because you're gonna see, just like this dragon is like piercing, they have this piercing eye vision that's looking to this person, this angel, and they are like not having, like this angel on this card has no bad intentions. Look for the good in everyone. You will be able to see that this person has no bad intentions for you, that their intentions, their love, their support, their offerings towards you do not hold any malicious agendas, and you're just gonna melt around this person. I can't stop smiling because of the energy on this card. This person has a very calming, soothing energy, and you guys are gonna feel calmed when you are around this person. And then we have flow like water. Wow, like we have the number 24 appearing twice here. So this card was also the number 24, and we have the 24 number again. And 24 could be an important date, an important age, either your age or your future spouse's age when you're with them or when you meet them. Flow like water. Your future spouse, the best thing about your future spouse that you're gonna absolutely love is how they just go with the flow. They don't force anything, they don't create unnecessary drama, they don't create unnecessary chaos. They choose the most effortless path, and considering the difficult past that you guys have gone through that has made you like build this thick skin around you, you could have gone through a lot of mental or emotional turmoil or things that made you feel like life was difficult. What you're gonna love the most about your future spouse is how simple life is when you're with them, is how you can just flow, just relax, just be yourself. And it's like life is no longer an effort. It's making me think of that line that life makes love look hard. With your future spouse, life is gonna make love feel easy, and in fact like their love is gonna make you feel like life is getting easier for you. There's a lot of water energy coming from this group. Your future spouse could definitely be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or could have very strong Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements in their chart, or could have like Capricorn as their sun, moon, or rising. Your future spouse is going to love seeing your soft side. Your future spouse is gonna love to know you at a deeper level. We have so much watery energy present here because the first card was like the muse of emotions, and we have Pisces energy, then we have flow like water. This makes me think of like a very strong emotional bond, that they're not afraid to dive into the most difficult emotions or to go deeper and deeper into the emotions. Some people, even if they're in a relationship with the other person, they always keep it casual on the outside. They always like they're just swimming at the surface level. And here on this card, she's like taking a deep dive into the ocean. So this person will not be afraid to take a deep dive within you. That's why you're gonna feel so safe to show them your most vulnerable parts, your darkest secrets, your most private thoughts and feelings and emotions and experiences. You're just gonna let it all out to them, but it's because they are gonna dive into you. It's like a very deep level of intimacy. And if intimacy was broken down as a word, it's like intimacy, into see me. Someone is seeing into the depths of your soul. So that is what your future spouse is gonna do, and that's how they're gonna make you feel loved. Is they're gonna want to explore all the different layers, all the different sides to you. They can tell them anything. They will never be like put off, intimidated, or think that your emotions are too much. They can handle it. That's how grounding their energy is. They are not gonna be like put off by the intensity of you or your life's experiences. They can handle it. They can handle you. They can handle your intensity. Have my kids, I want to have a family with you. I know you'd be an amazing parent, and I dream of the day I can experience raising a family with you. Then we have growing pains, healing, patience, unconscious. Wow, I love how her third eye is like popping open and like shimmering glitter. So your future spouse is going to be wanting to have a family with you. They're gonna treat you like family even before you get married. Just like I said before with the Saturn card present here, that they are in it for the long term. They've already decided that you are their spouse. So their love language is you treating them like a spouse, is you maybe having kids with them. But above all of these details, it's mostly about you guys feeling at home with each other, or creating a beautiful home with each other and making each other feel at home. It's about starting a family together, whether you have kids or not. It's about being together, and not as a couple being in a relationship, but as family. You can tell anything to family. You have seen them grow, you have seen them evolve, you grow old with them. That is their love language. And wow, this is like such a stable and healthy energy that I'm receiving, that this person is gonna provide you stability and emotional security in this relationship. You're gonna feel like you are in a stable, committed relationship. It's not like one day they want to be in a relationship with you and another day they are feeling wishy-washy. No, If they say they want to marry you, it's because they mean it. If they say they want to move in with you, it's because they want to take it to the next level. And it's only gonna get deeper and deeper and stronger by time. Let's read out the message for the Growing Pains card from the guidebook. And you know what I just noticed is how we have the symbol of eye again. Seeing through things, being psychic, being able to predict things, being able to see things beyond their physical form, beyond the layers and the spoken words or the appearances, which can sometimes be deceptive. So I think this is a love language that applies to both of you, that you guys see beyond what's shown in the physical dimension. You hear beyond what's spoken, you hear the unspoken words, you read the hidden energies of the people and situations around you. You could be a psychic, seer, or consider yourself to be an intuitive. Those of you guys who are watching this, let's read out the message. It says, the healer, the garden that tends itself, the therapist. You seek to be an awakened one in your family. This isn't always easy, as it involves taking on a larger responsibility and role in your lineage. You are seeking something more fulfilling, truthful, and of the heart. This requires patience with your psyche and security within your soul. By living intentionally and choosing to be conscious of the choices you make, you are activating transformation at a DNA level. This can be felt at a collective consciousness level as well. This is powerful work. Your ancestors are so proud to have passed the torch down to you. You have done so much already, far more than you know. Pulling the Growing Pains card invites you to employ more patience with yourself on your healing journey. You are unlearning and undoing generations of toxic patterns and beliefs. This will naturally be challenging, uncomfortable, and even painful at times. This is why they are called growing pains. They are a necessary part of healing. This card also wants to remind you that you were chosen for this path, that your soul shows this mission of healing for you. This is your initiation. This is what walking through the fire looks like, so you may reach that peaceful, abundant valley. Be proud of yourself and continue to do your best as you find your way. Celebrate small victories like when you set boundaries or are less reactive or break a toxic trait or don't repeat the poison of the past. This is the work and you have accepted your mission whether you realize it or not. Manifestation Enhancer. Get your journal and write out the small or big ways in which you have already healed yourself. Give yourself the recognition you deserve. Love yourself for all the times you chose to do better. Even when nobody was watching or patting you on the back for it, even when your family or friends don't see all that you have overcome, instead, see yourself. You are a chosen healer. Wow, so pile number 2 is I think that what your future spouse is gonna admire a lot about you is how committed you are on your healing journey, is how committed you are to becoming a better person, and they are going to support you in doing that. I think that your person and you both are the type of people who are like trailblazers. You are breaking old cycles and patterns, and you are like pioneers in your family or your lineage, where your future spouse is absolutely gonna love how willing you are to put in the work to become a better person. They're gonna appreciate this so much about you, that you are a truth seeker, because they love the truth. They are not the type of person who would please other people or engage in codependent behaviors. Their love language is someone who is genuine, honest, truthful, and someone who is willing to take on the responsibility for being accountable for their beliefs, their habits, and patterns, and devoted to being their best selves. And that is the energy that I'm receiving from you guys, that you both have some of it in you. So you both of you guys are gonna break a lot of old patterns, a lot of old traditions or habits that were not serving you, and you both are gonna like create new abundant lifestyle choices, making new abundant expansive lifestyle choices that are going to uplift you, that are going to support your growth, and your future spouse is going to support you in making those changes on your journey. And also the eye on this card, the third eye of this angel, is making me think of how the way that her eyes, they are like closing. It's almost like they've seen too much, that their eyes feel heavy, that their eye feels heavy, and she's seeing it all from her third eye. So it feels like you've seen so much truth, you've done so much shadow work, you've like worked so much on yourself that it's almost like you can't hold it any longer. You are tired and you can finally go to sleep. So that's how being with them is gonna feel like. It's gonna feel like you can finally exhale, you can finally like come out of your fight and flight mode. You don't always have to heal yourself or try to fix yourself, because even though you are healing from whatever you have gone through, you don't have to do it all the time. You can just simply be a human and relax and not have to do emotional work and healing all the time. You know, sometimes even like this addiction to healing is actually like a trauma response for not having your needs met, and your future spouse, they are going to meet your needs. The number 19 could also be an important date or age for this group. Also, this sums down to 10, which is all about endings and completions and new beginnings, beginning a new chapter in your life. Now let's take a look at your tarot cards to see how is life going to be like with them. Any more additional details? So we have here the 10 of materials. Your life with them is going to be really, really prosperous and abundant. Then we have the 3 of materials, the ace of emotions, which is again a very watery energy. Then we have the fool. So with the 10 of materials and the 3 of materials, which is both pentacles energy, both earth energy, your life with them is really going to be extremely abundant. You are going to feel so much love, you're gonna feel so much joy with them. If you've ever felt alone in your life, if you've ever felt like people around you don't get you, or you are alone in this, you are gonna create a beautiful family with this person. You're gonna feel at home with this person. Meeting this person is gonna feel like you've met like a member of your soul tribe. Whereas with other people, you had to hide certain things or behave in a certain way so that you don't piss them off or create drama or like trigger those people, those unconscious people. With your future spouse, you're gonna feel like you can just be yourself, as I've already said before. Just the way that this woman is walking out of the desert and into like a bright future that has like sunshine and looks like an oasis or like a cosmic oasis. Being with your future spouse is going to feel like you have been thirsty for years, or your cup of love has been empty for years, and now finally your thirst is being quenched. You are gonna immediately feel like your life is being filled up with experiences that you are always devoid of. It feels like a very heavy rain has been poured or showered onto like a dry land, on a land that was in the stage of drought for a very, very long time. So your life with your future spouse is really gonna bring a lot of healing to you. Pile number 2s, you guys have proven yourself over and over again that you have the resilience, the capability to fight alone, to stand alone, to go through the experiences of life alone, even when you're not being understood or supported by other people, that you have to do it all alone. So many harsh experiences, so many difficulties, so much traumatic memories, or so much trauma. Or even if it's not trauma, it could be very, very painful situations that you may have endured alone. And with your future spouse, it's gonna feel like God first emptied your cup so that they can refill it with a better beverage. So all of this releasing, this phase of difficulties and not feeling at ease and being in flight or fight mode, it's all gonna end. You are gonna feel like the amount of roses in this card is making me think of like having like a partner for life, having someone with whom you're never gonna feel empty or alone or void ever again. Like the void in your heart or the emptiness in your soul is just gonna disappear. And not to say that like only the presence of other people can make us feel whole, but it's true that we do need love, we do need support, and we do need connection. We are not supposed to be an island onto ourselves, and that is what this connection is gonna make you feel like. You're not supposed to do it all alone. You're not supposed to be an island onto yourself. And your future spouse is gonna validate all your needs, whether they are emotional, mental, physical. It's like good food, you have it, good home, you have it. You need some therapy, you need someone to guide you when you're feeling down, you have it. You need someone to tuck you in and like give you a good night kiss when you're feeling like down at night before sleeping, you have it. Or you need someone to like make passionate love to you, you have it. It's like all of it, all the things that you did not experience in the physical reality, or if you guys were like alone a lot, all of that is going to change for the better. It's like a new journey, the beginning of attracting new, healthy, happy, beautiful, blissful relationships into your life. It's gonna be really, really amazing to experience this with your future spouse. We have the number 10 again when I was just talking about how 10 represents endings, and we have the Ace of Emotions and the Fool. Both of these cards represent like a new beginning, a fresh chapter, a fresh start. This is like really going to be a fresh start in your life with your future spouse. So pile number 2 is, all in all, your future spouse is going to be your companion for life. They are going to be your partner in shine, and you're gonna feel at home with them. So pile number 2, these are all the messages that I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. If you guys like this reading, please make sure to press the like button to let me know in the comment section how you guys feel. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you would like to see more readings like these. A very warm welcome to all of my new subscribers, and I hope that you guys are having a wonderful time whenever you're watching this, and I hope that you guys stay blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Hi pile number 3s, welcome to your reading. So if you guys were drawn to the third deck, which is the Light Seers Tarot, or this card, then this is going to be your reading all about what is the love language of your future spouse, how are they going to make you feel loved, and how is life going to be like with them as a married couple. So all of these juicy details are going to be channeled in this reading for you guys today. So are you guys ready? Let's just dive right into your reading. We are going to begin off your reading by taking a look at tarot cards and oracle cards to see what is the love language of your future spouse, who are they, what energy they will bring into your life. And then we're going to move on to some additional oracle cards to see more details into how do they give and receive love in this relationship with you. So are you guys ready? Let's just dive right into it. Pile number 3, as you guys can see, we have these oracle cards along with tarot cards to see what is the love language of your future spouse. So let's just dive right into it. So for your future spouse's love language, the first card that we have here is the Queen of Swords. Then we have Cheetah, Cancer. For the crystal equivalent card to represent their love language, we have Wolfenite, Journey, Past Life, Soul Contracts. The journey has only just begun. Wolfenite can travel through your past, present, and future and opens up communication with the spirit world. It also aids in past life recognition, helping you to see soul contracts that you've made in this lifetime, facilitating the karmic union and completing a cycle once the lesson has been learned. Wolfenite is a powerful past life healing stone, resolving any issues that need to be faced and regaining magic lost in the past lives to be used here and now. And the zodiac signs that we have here is Sagittarius and Venus and Mars. So this feels like a very passionate energy. To represent your love language and your energy, we have the Page of Cups, Octopus, the third house. And for your crystal card equivalent, we have the Carnelian, Courage, Motivation, Endurance. Powerful and bold, carnelian increases self-confidence in yourself, especially when you need to take center stage and use your voice effectively. A stabilizing stone, carnelian helps balance volatile emotions for long-term vitality. Believed to protect the soul in the afterlife, carnelian is a stone of the living, meant to motivate you to take chances with the life that you have. Life is meant to be lived with passion and desire, and carnelian gives you the courage to do so. Carpe diem, seize the day. And the zodiac signs that we have here are Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio. So, you guys watching this could be any one of these signs. We also have Gemini and Pisces. So, these could be one of your zodiac signs. For your future spouse, we have Libra, Cancer, Sagittarius. So, these could be their sun, moon, or rising sign. Pile number 3 is your future spouse's love language is someone nourishing them and caretaking them and nurturing them. They are the type of person who, if you had a fight with your future spouse, they would expect you to make the first move to resolve that conflict. Their love language is coming across as physical touch, as words and communication being given to them openly and freely. They love when other people are babying them, nurturing them, caretaking them, because please know that we don't need being nurtured only as a child but also as an adult. We have all those needs that we have as a child, also as an adult, even though we are more physically capable of taking care of ourselves and other people, and our brain has become like more analytical and it has like reached a certain level of maturity. But all our emotional needs, our physical needs and mental needs, they don't just disappear once we grow up or once we become an adult. So, your future spouse's love language is nurturing someone, is being nurtured by someone, is they are gonna love it when you touch them, when you hug them, when you have a nice conversation with them about what's bothering you, or when you reach out to them to ask them about what's bothering them, and that will instantaneously soothe their inner struggles. It will instantaneously calm their inner fire. With the Queen of Swords present here, representing the energy of your future spouse or the love language, it feels like your future spouse could be the type of person who wants attention, who wants love, who wants more reassurance in other people, and they are in fact willing to have a nice conversation. They are willing to talk about what is bothering you, about what you are going through, and not just suffer in silence. And they are willing to make those intelligent choices, or like make those shifts, or think about how you can find new ways to resolve a situation or meet your needs, or to balance out and make compromises in this relationship. Their love language is being treated as someone who is important. So they're gonna love it when you are gonna make them feel important. They're gonna want to feel loved and appreciated by you. That is their energy. Just like a little child can sometimes throw tantrums, and it's not because they're actively throwing tantrums, it's because it's their need in that moment. The child is crying because it does need support, it does need food, it does need that toy that you're taking away from them. So they want you to meet this need for them, and it's because maybe they did not have this need met by other people, or maybe they are someone who is a little bit on the logical side, who could be a little bit on the side of not being as tuned in into their emotions, or being a little bit more analytical, or thinking things more logically. So someone who brings softness, comfort and ease and this feminine energy into their life is really gonna be in contrast with who they are as a person. So that is gonna balance this person really, really well. Another love language of your future spouse is fairness and balance, that they want things to go in balance. They won't tolerate any kind of unfair behavior from other people, even their own family members or anyone else in your life or around you, to mistreat you or treat you in a wrong way, or try to like create an imbalance in the relationship. They are very heavy on integrity and fairness, so they will make sure that when you guys are in a relationship, no harm comes to you, that no injustice is done to you, that you deserve, you get exactly what you deserve. You are not made to feel like you are less of a person, or that you are alone, or that you have no one to stand up for you. This is someone who will stand up for you, who will make enemies for you. And not to say that, you have to actively like look for enemies, but having someone who can stand up to you, even to family and friends, and even to like people who may not approve of them standing up for you, or who may like get disappointed, they will risk their social security in the circle, in the group, for you, because they are a very fair person, they are a very balanced person, and they will expect the same from you, that when you stand up for them, when you treat them rightly, when you reciprocate their love, when you reach out to them to apologize when it's your fault, that is something that they will highly, highly appreciate. And that is something that will be their love language, that hey, relationships go both ways. It's not like I have to do all the work or you have to do all the work. We are in this together. We are like a team. So why not work together in this relationship? This person is really good at being in social settings and trying to make things work out in a balanced manner, that everyone's opinion is heard and the right choices are made. So this is kind of like a tough love sort of a person, where if you're in the wrong, they will tell you that babe, you need to apologize to this person, or you need to make this shift. And it's because that is their way of loving you, that is their way of love. Their love language is the other person expressing to them what they feel. So in this relationship, they expect you to not read their mind, they expect you to express yourself, they expect to not expect them to like try to figure out and get confused about how you are feeling and go into a suffering in silence sort of an energy, but to tell them how you are feeling, but to tell them what you are thinking, and to share whatever is coming to your head, whatever you are experiencing with them, so that they can then decipher what to do next, so that they can be on the same page as you. That is going to be their love language. They could also be someone who loves traveling a lot, and they have this huge exuberance towards life, that they want to travel, they want to explore, they want to learn more. Your future spouse cannot tolerate any kind of betraying, cheating, infidelity, or a breach of trust. And anyone who does that is going to be cut off from their life, or will get a taste of this person's either silence or their sharp words. This person does not shy away from putting people in their place. That is one of the best qualities of your future spouse. And your energy is being represented as the Page of Cups here. Your energy is coming across as someone who is very talkative and social. So your love language towards your future spouse is wanting all of their time and attention. And also, what you are going to admire in this relationship is how well they balance you. That it may be hard for some of you guys to say no to other people, or to like maybe just mind your own business. It may be difficult for you to stay focused. It may be difficult for you guys to like do just one thing. You could be someone who has like multiple interests, who has like multiple distractions, or even like multiple hobbies, or so many things that you want to do, you want to explore. Your love language is coming across as someone who wants a constant change of scenery. You want to explore new things, and you want to do it fast. You like change. You are a lover of constant change. You want to explore those new ideas. Also, like, you're a very opinionated person, so what you are going to love about your future spouse is how they are always gonna like listen to your opinions and validate them, is how well they are gonna be able to say no on your behalf to other people, is how well they are gonna be like caretaking you mentally and emotionally, is how well they are gonna like be willing to take the lead in this connection. I feel like you are someone who thrives more when someone else has either more power than you, or someone else is like taking the lead, who can just be with the person and be led by them. With the carnelian present here, it feels like you are going to love how bold and courageous your future spouse is, because you, on the other hand, may sometimes like be overly loving to other people, even like almost loyal to a fault, where when you love someone you don't see any fault in them, whether it's like family or friends or anyone in your close circle or in your connections. And you're gonna love how bold your future spouse is, not afraid to take any risks. They're not afraid to go in the direction of what they want, and if they have to like cut someone off or put someone in their place, they will do it even for you. And they will protect you from any interfering energies. They will protect you from people who maybe try to come at you or try to siphon your energy. And this person is going to be like having a main character energy. They are gonna balance you so well, because you are someone who is in need of a nurturer. And not to say that you can't do things by yourself or that you don't know what's what. You're a very capable person, but you thrive, just like I said before, you thrive in connections where the other person, your spouse, is taking the lead, where other person can even like make decisions for you or encourage you, and you just, your pure presence, your opinions, your new ideas is what you offer in the relationship. So what you are gonna be giving to your future spouse as a gift is your pure presence, your love, your nurturance. And what they give you is when you need to like travel to that new location that you want to, or when you're getting bored at home and you are feeling really suffocated and pessimistic, you're thinking that no one likes you, that life's just a daily mundane routine. That is when they are going to help you come out of that stagnated state and help you to explore new things, have new experiences, even like go to new places for traveling, for exploration. And that is going to really be very energizing for you guys, of having all kinds of different experiences. They will help you open up to more people while protecting you, while taking care of you, while making sure that you are safe and you are not being taken advantage of, and you are just, happy, you're just peaceful, you're enjoying yourself, almost like taking care of a child is what's coming through. Yeah, that is what's really gonna feel like your future spouse is gonna make you feel loved in that way. And another thing that your future spouse is gonna love about you is how they feel like they have known you before. We have the Wilfonite that represents past life journey, soul contracts. When your future spouse meets you, they could feel that there's this sense of familiarity, that I know you. Or it could also be the case that you like the same things, or you have similar opinions that other people find really weird or awkward. Or you guys are, when you are talking to each other, you are really having those long deep conversations, or you're really having those really opposing opinions, or these opinions could be different from the rest of the society or what the world thinks is valid. And you guys just agree with each other because you get each other's heads, you understand each other's mental process, you understand how your spouse thinks. And that is what is going to be like creating this beautiful energy between you and your future spouse. Your love language is also coming through as words of affirmation. So also physical touch. You are going to provide and soothe and love your future spouse and make them feel valued by talking to them when they are down, or by apologizing, or by even like it feels like you are, the more you're expressing yourself to them, even if it's just like your opinion or how you are feeling, that is gonna make them feel loved through physical touch, through hugging, through caressing like their hair or their arm, or patting them on the back, or hugging them, or just like wrapping your arms around them. That is really, really your love language, pile number threes. Now let's take a look at some oracle cards to dive deeper into what is the love language of your future spouse. So for you, we have be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. Look, I was just talking about the fact that this person loves fairness, they love authenticity. So they don't tolerate manipulation, they don't want you to suffer in silence or to hide your true feelings and emotions from them. If anything, they want you to lay all your cards out on the table, to put all your feelings on your sleeves and just let them see and know how you are truly feeling, how you are truly thinking, because this is a very open minded person. They're also very intelligent. They want you to be your real self with them. And their love language is actually like seeing the true intentions of other people, seeing their true heart, because they are afraid that people will betray them, or they're afraid that people are being unfair, unjust, or people are just lying to them. That's why they don't trust anyone, just anyone. So your future spouse's love language is authenticity, is to be willing to look bad in the eyes of other people, and being authentic, being your true self, even if you are disapproved of. So, just like I said before, that's how well they balance you, because they will help you, they will teach you how to have stronger boundaries. They will also help you to see what your true self is and to stand up for yourself and to own that, instead of being ashamed of who you truly are, instead of being ashamed of how you really think. So, their love language, it's like such a beautiful thing to have a partner, to have a spouse who encourages you to be your true self with them, because then there are no secrets, then there is this beautiful transparency, this crystal clear energy, and from that space deep bonds can be built. From that space there's a deep sense of trust that you experience and that you form with the other person, by being your true self, not being afraid to like rub the other person the wrong way, not being afraid to disappoint them, not being afraid of what your future spouse will think of you if you just share with them what's on your mind. So gaining their approval is not what matters to them. They don't care so much that you say things that will please them, because they will always at the back of the mind will be thinking that, well, this person said this, but did they really mean it, or did they have something else in mind? What matters to them more, it's almost like a judge who cares more about the fact that you're telling them the truth instead of lies. That is more appreciated than a lie that is like wrapped up in gold foil. No, show them who you truly are and they show you who they truly are, and then honesty is the best policy. That is the love language of your future spouse: honesty, transparency. And then we have burning bowl ritual along with nourish your temple. We have a very unique energy coming up for you, pile number threes, where on this burning bowl ritual, this talks about letting go of the energy of the past, clearing out old relationships, old soul contract. I think the love language of your future spouse is you letting go of the old relationships, maybe even your exes, and cutting cords with your exes, not going back into the same old cycles, into the same old toxic relationships. And they are really gonna be appreciative of that, because this person really likes to keep their energy clean. They don't like mess in any form in their life, whether it's in form of people or energetic cords being connected to other people. They are a very fair person. They will always say what they think. They don't care about other person thinking that they're a mean or a rude person, which is how they can be perceived by others sometimes, okay? But that is what they are gonna appreciate about you, is when you let go of those old relationships, you let go of any codependent patterns, and when you just keep your energy clean, that I am not gonna allow any drama or any messy energy of other people into my life. I am focused and my focus is crystal clear. Your future spouse is gonna absolutely love when you take care of your body and when you take care of yourself, because just like I said before, their love language is physical touch. They're also gonna be like really fascinated and charmed by curves of your body. If you're a woman watching this and you have a lot of curves, or regardless of your gender, if you take care of your body, you nurture it, you really practice self-love, that is really gonna be like a huge attractive appeal for your future spouse. And they're gonna absolutely love how in tune you are with your body, that you love your body. There's something about this person's energy that screams unconventionality, that says that they don't go by the trends of the world. They don't believe in having like a perfectly toned or a stereotypical image of how a fit or a good body looks like. They are someone who is like a free thinker, and that is what they're gonna appreciate in you, that you love your body just the way it is. You really, really adorn your temple. You practice self care, you practice good skincare, or you have long hair. All those amazing things that exude a lot of feminine energy. That is what they're gonna love about you. And then we have showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Then we have grow together. Community, connection, reciprocation. Find those who inspire you to bloom. This person is very huge on boundaries. Your future spouse, this person loves boundaries. They don't like other people disturbing them, interfering with their peace, or try to mess with their plans. This person appreciates this not just in other people, but this is the rule that they live by. When they are angry or when you guys have a fight with them, they really appreciate a lot of space. And in that space, it allows them to have a clear mind, to be aware of their emotions, and then when they are ready to resolve a situation or get back into the relationship and into doing things together, when they are ready, they get back to it. But this person loves a balance of alone time, solitude, with connection and reciprocation. So they are not the type of person who is a complete introvert, who is like a complete introvert or lone wolf, but they often give that vibe that they are independent and that they can do anything by themselves. This could also be your energy. Their love language is finding the right people, trusting relationships, healthy relationships that they can rely upon. No BS, no sugarcoating, no false or deceptive behavior. This person's biggest pet peeve is someone lying to them, cheating on them, betraying them, or breaching their trust, is being someone who they are not. That is this person's biggest pet peeve. Also, I'm hearing that they would love like handling your tantrums, or when they throw tantrums, they would love like you giving them extra attention, because it will make them feel more valued. It will make them feel like they are in the spotlight. They're also like exuding a lot of Leo energy, that please me, I'm an important person. This person has very high standards when it comes to who they hang out with or who they give their energy to, which is a very positive thing to have in a spouse, because it shows that there's a huge possibility for having like a real relationship. This is a real authentic person. You can trust them. And the number on this card is 3-3. So the number 3 is all about communication. And wow, like we also had like the third house here. This is ruled by Gemini. This talks about like having a two-way communication and then building a strong bond together. So their love language is making new connections, with like-minded people who understand them, who get them, who they can grow and evolve with, who it's like you support me, I support you, you water me, I water you, we both benefit from this, and then we become our best selves together. I'm also like reminded of that quote, competition is a low vibe, at the top we are collaborating. So you could be very much be collaborating with this person on certain project or a career idea or something to do with writing or scripting, any project. You could be like a team. You could be working great as a team together in your career or be like business partners or collaborators. That's very much the energy that I'm receiving for this group. Now let's read out the message for the Grow Together card from the guidebook. It says, the card of loving connection, flowers from the garden, the sweetest touch. Pulling this card is a call to seek connection at this time, a friend, a family member, a community, a lover, someone with whom you share mutual respect. The more authentically you show up, the deeper the connection will be. We have so much to learn from one another when we can truly see each other, especially when we feel we are alone. Reach out. This card calls you to re-evaluate the people in your realm. If you feel energized by someone, offer that back when possible. Let them know you're grateful to them. If you consistently feel drained or energetically abused by someone, stop making excuses for them. Honestly, ask yourself why you allow anybody to mistreat or take advantage of you. Why would you allow a disease in your flower bed? It is a place meant for beauty, growth, and peace. Protect it, take care of it. You are worthy. This could be a good omen that a nourishing individual may come or has already come into your life. Let them in. An era of beautiful human connection is upon you. Remember this, you are worthy of people who nourish you. Attract them through appreciation and expectation. Since ancient civilization, humans have known the importance of community. Without the bonds that hold us together and the roles we have, we couldn't survive. The elders share their wisdom, the shamans channel spirit, the artists help us see, the hunters and gatherers feed us, the warriors protect us, and the doers move us forward. Now we have our own personal communities, old friends, new friends, family, lovers, in which we control who gets to occupy space, physical and energetic, in our own little world. Are they reciprocating? Do you feel you are met with the same level of care and support you so generously offer others? Could you offer more to those deserving of it? You are being called to access this. And here we have the manifestation enhancer that says, write about the kind of friend or lover you desire to have in your life. They're out there, so call them in, take chances, write out 10 affirmations about how worthy you are of being treated with respect, support, and loving kindness. Invite it in, close your eyes and place your hand on your heart. Imagine it opening and visualize warm pink light entering you. Feel it. Oh, and be sure to love yourself the same way you expect others to love you. So yeah, this is about finding a community, people around you that empower you. Now let's take a look at some more tarot cards to dive deep into how is your marriage life going to be like with your future spouse. We have the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Wands. It feels like with both of these cards that came together when I was shuffling, that they are gonna help you see through the Nine of Swords energy. The Nine of Swords can sometimes talk about anxiety or a lot of thoughts that are troubling you in the middle of the night, feeling anxious or depressed, or like overthinking about situations or scenarios in our life. And here, like just like this white bird or dove is like piercing her way through these growth, it feels like clarity coming in your life. So this person is gonna help you, just like I said before, to focus, to think more clearly, to overcome your anxiety, or to not allow yourself to be governed by your anxious thoughts anymore. Your brain is gonna like start to work in your favor when you're with this person. Your brain is gonna like, the anxious button on your brain, the overthinker in you is gonna be shut off when you're with this person, and you're gonna feel mentally still, you're gonna feel mentally calm. This person is gonna really spiritually protect you, spiritually enlighten you. Then we have Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Life with your future spouse is gonna go by the mantra slow and steady wins the race. They're not the type of person who makes random riskful choices. They always think things through. They're very patient with their plans, so they will not be in any kind of rush to marry you or take the relationship to the next level. They will allow you, give you all the space that you need in the world, and give themselves all the space in the world to build a mutually healthy, trustful, and healthy relationship. And then when you guys are ready to tie the knot, when you're ready to take it to the next level, then you can do that. So this person, they are very smart. They are a very smart person who always thinks about the pros and cons of every situation. So in your relationship with them, you won't ever have to like worry about whatever choice they make. They're never gonna like force you to it or rush you or hurry you. They're always gonna, just like I said before, value your opinion and make the best choice that is in your favor as well as in their favor, that doesn't conflict with any of your values, neither your values nor their values. With them, you're gonna feel like you are exploring new things, that with them you're gonna find out that you are being encouraged to make new bold choices in your life that you were never able to make. We have the cheetah, the carnelian, and then the three of wands. This is very fiery, passionate energy that calls one person to take bold moves and have new beginnings, or to go after that thing that they always wanted to do but that stopped them because of the opinions of other people, or because of lack of focus, or because of so many distractions in their life. So with them, you're gonna feel like you can finally do the things that you always wanted to do. So there are some times when people get married or when they are in a relationship, they have like no time for themselves, and to be honest, that is a disempowered state to be in, unless that person thrives on serving other people and giving to them. Then that is what is a conscious connection, where both people are like together as well as growing individually. So this person is gonna push you to make these bold moves, and they are gonna support you in doing that. As a result of it, this is feeling like an individual liberation, like a liberation of your identity, of your voice, of what you value. So they're gonna validate you, your interests, your hobbies, or whatever talents you have, to a point where you are gonna start to feel like their independent energy is rubbing on you, that because of them, by being in partnership with them, you are becoming a better individual, you are fulfilling your dreams, that you are getting those opportunities, you're getting that job that you always dreamt of, and you're succeeding at things that you always wanted to, because this person, just like on this card, find those who inspire you to bloom. This person, your future spouse, is going to inspire you to bloom. The number 33 also talks about creativity. The number 3 is a very creative number. It's about change, creativity, and thinking new ideas, and brainstorming. So wow, pile number 3s, and you guys are pile number 3s. Oh my gosh, please let me know if you guys see 333 a lot, or please be on a lookout for this number, for this angel number. And also, whenever you see 333, that could be a great synchronicity. Some of you guys watching this could be a life path 3, or your future spouse could be a life path 3. And another thing I'm noticing is how many multiples of 3 we have here. This card is a number 39. Okay, so 9 is 3 times 3. Then we have 33. We have the 9 of swords, again the number 9. We have 3 of wands, and again the 9 of cups. So the number 3 and 9, it's like repeating themselves again and again. So you are going to reach a personal level of freedom with your future spouse. Also, the 3rd of September or the 9th of March could be important dates for you guys or for your future spouse. You are going to go from feeling like you couldn't do something and overthinking and doubting yourself, to someone who believes in themselves and who makes all their plans come true, who manifests abundance, who finally becomes a self-sufficient person while they are in a fulfilling, healthy, and supportive relationship with their future spouse. So all in all, pile number 3 is your future spouse is going to be a highly authentic person, your biggest cheerleader, and someone who will not only empower you but support you on your journey. So pile number 3, these are all the messages that I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. If you liked this reading, please make sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section how you guys feel, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you would like to see more readings like these, a very warm welcome to all of my new subscribers, and I hope that you guys are having a wonderful time whenever you're watching this, and I hope that you guys stay blessed. I will see you in the next video.